I can explain.
Happy 2020 guys, how are you all doing? I hope that you're all fine, that you're having an amazing year, an amazing start to the year. What are some of your goals? What are some of your ambitions? What do you guys want to achieve this year? Let me know down in the comment section. I also have my own set of objectives that I kind of want to achieve for the first quarter of this year. I don't really set goals for the entire year because we never know what's going to happen throughout the year. So I just set goals for the first 3 months. But first things first, where have I been for the past 2 months or so? So for those of you who don't know, I started this YouTube channel around 3 to 4 months ago. I think it was around September or October of last year. I remember initially I was really excited about the whole idea of starting a YouTube channel, and I had lots of video ideas on some cool things that we could do on the channel, some interesting stuff, but I think I really underestimated the amount of effort and dedication that people should put into coming up with content and putting it out there. I really have mad respect for the people that do YouTube, for YouTubers, or for people that put out content on YouTube, or for people that put out content in general. I mean, there's a lot that goes into just putting out content. You just don't put out content, which is kind of what I've been doing for the past 3 months. But I realized that there's a whole process into it. There's coming up with an idea, coming up with a script for the video, trying to figure out exactly how you're going to shoot that video as well, what you want to involve into the video before you even get into editing, which is a whole other learning curve. It's a lot that goes into putting out YouTube videos. And for me, the reason that I haven't been as consistent as I would like last year, I promised to kind of do one YouTube video per week. So I would have at least 4 YouTube videos per month. But that hasn't been so because first of all, I didn't exactly have a framework for shooting these videos. All I did was come up with a video idea and then whip out the camera and start shooting. But the thing is, especially with the software related videos, you have to have actual facts. So I wouldn't want to put a video out there that doesn't really have content that is going to help you guys in terms of even starting out your software engineering career or something like that. So I really want to put out content that is going to be beneficial to you guys throughout this year. And so my plan is to start releasing at least 2 videos per month, which means I'll be doing 1 video every 2 weeks, if that makes sense. I think that schedule is going to be a bit more manageable for me in terms of whatever I have going on. So let's get into the actual reason for me putting out this YouTube video, which is the future of the channel and what I expect to do with the channel in the year 2020. So the first thing is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript tutorials. Remember when I said this? So, good news, I'm going to be starting the HTML and CSS tutorials the week after next week. So after next week's video. Well, I've been working on the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript tutorials for a while now. I've been shooting them and trying to reshoot them and reshoot them and reshoot them, trying to review them with other people that don't necessarily have knowledge of code. Just try to see if they actually learn something from the videos. See, the thing is, before I release a video to you guys, I want it to be as beneficial as possible to you guys. So I don't want to put out a video that isn't going to benefit you guys. I have shot a couple of videos on HTML and I am continuing to shoot them. The goal is to have all 3 of those sections by the end of this quarter. Quick pause. For those of you who don't know exactly what HTML, CSS, and JavaScript are, they're basically technologies that people use to develop websites and that kind of stuff. Okay, back to it. My plan is to start off with HTML videos. So by the end of January, I should have a couple of HTML videos out there for you guys. February, I'm going to focus on CSS and integrating it with HTML. But not only that, we're also going to do a couple of projects using HTML and CSS so that you guys have something to show about your coding expertise. And finally, during March, I'm going to try and put out the JavaScript tutorials. I mean, JavaScript is a bit in-depth, so it involves a lot more. But hopefully by the end of the quarter, we're going to have HTML, CSS, and JavaScript tutorials out there. Next plan is I'm going to be starting a new series and I'm calling it Projects from Scratch. Now, what exactly is Projects from Scratch? My idea is to introduce this new series where I sort of try and think of a problem that people are experiencing in the real world that could be solved using software or some kind of website or some kind of web application or some kind of mobile application. And then we're going to build a storyline behind it. So it's not necessarily going to just be me sitting on a computer and coding out a website or a web application or some kind of mobile application. It's actually going to show you the behind the scenes process of going and speaking to actual clients, doing research and coming up with actual user data and testing out prototypes and that kind of stuff. So projects from scratch, I hope that you guys are going to be excited for that. I was actually supposed to meet up with some of the content creators that are going to help me out with shooting these videos today. We're only going to do about 3 projects this year because coming up with projects is a job on its own, and I don't want to overwhelm myself with that aspect of this YouTube channel. I'm still trying to grow it with actual regular software engineering videos, but hopefully I can do 3 projects throughout the year, and if I can achieve that, then that's going to be awesome. So we're also going to be doing regular software engineering videos, much like the videos that I've had on this channel previously. I think the first 3 videos were videos on software engineering, so just advice on software engineering as a career, where I just speak to you guys about some kind of a software related topic and we can all share our views, thoughts and opinions on it. But besides the regular software engineering videos, we're also going to be doing a couple of interviews here and there, much like the ones that we had previously. So something else that I'm not sure if you guys are going to be interested in is gear reviews. So this here is the laptop that I'm currently using. It's a 2012 MacBook Air. And it served me well in terms of my work productivity, but I've realized that trying to shoot videos and editing them on this MacBook Air is kind of becoming a hassle. So gear reviews are coming up. Let me know if you guys are going to be interested in that. Now lastly, you can expect to see YouTube collaborations with other YouTube content creators. One of the people that I'm going to be collaborating a lot with over the next year is my friend called Alan Jeremy. I think you guys have also seen him. He's actually the only person that I have collaborated before on this YouTube channel, if you guys have watched the interview. Now lastly, let's talk about the future of Developerish as a brand. Now, when I started this YouTube channel in my first video, if you haven't watched it, go watch it as well. I said and I stated that developerish.io is not all about this YouTube channel. So despite the fact that this YouTube channel is a primary pioneer in terms of the growth of Developerish as a brand in itself, it's not the only thing that sparks growth in Developerish. There are a couple of things that I have planned off social media that are going to accelerate the growth of Developerish. So I'm planning on building a platform for people that want to learn code. Besides the tutorials that I'm going to be putting out on YouTube, the playlist for HTML, CSS and JavaScript, we're also going to have a platform where we're going to have the same kinds of videos, but you're going to have access to a lot more things than just videos. And you're also going to have assessments, you're also going to have assignments and coding reviews. And I'm also planning on integrating some kind of a mentor box thing where you guys can get mentored in terms of landing a new job, your growth as a software engineer, or maybe even starting a business in software engineering as a career. I will keep you guys updated on that and the whole process as well. And hopefully it's going to be something that's going to grow over the next couple of months as well. So I think that's it for this YouTube video. I hope that you guys have some kind of a vision as to what we're going to be doing throughout the year, the projects that we're going to be involved with. I believe that it's going to be a lot of fun, that we're going to experience a lot of growth when it comes to this YouTube channel. But until next time, until the next video, hope to see you in the next 2 weeks with a video on some kind of a video related on software engineering and software engineering as a career. So please do consider joining the family and hitting that subscribe button. But until next time, adios.